Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Hamza, and today, just like every single day, I'm going to go over my portfolio. Now, you guys may be wondering where I have been for the past few days. I've had a lot of successful real estate transactions, and I will go over all of those in a separate video. I want you guys to see how much money there is to be made in the real estate syndication game and real estate investment as a whole. So I'm going to be doing that in a separate video, like I mentioned just a second ago. And with that being said, we're going to get today's video started. By the way, for those of you who are celebrating Ramadan Kareem, I myself am fasting, which is why this video has been posted so late. For those of you who don't know what Ramadan is, it is when Muslims fast from sunup to sundown, and then basically after sundown to sunup, we are allowed to eat. And of course, you guys can learn more about Ramadan on your own if you guys like. With that being said, I'm going to go over what my day looked like today. So yesterday, we had a really good day. We made about $10,000. Hold on, let me click here on the weekly so I can show you guys what yesterday looked like. And I believe this was it right here. We started at 144, went all the way up to $157,000. So that's actually more than $10,000 in one day. But we did give away a little bit of those gains today. So as you guys can clearly see, this is exactly when Coinbase IPO'd. And I feel like right when Coinbase IPO'd, everybody started selling everything they had in their portfolio and moved into Coinbase. Not a smart move, in my opinion. I myself did jump into Coinbase at, I believe, $360, but I quickly got out when I realized that it was not going to hold and it was going to continue to go down. Not only did Coinbase continue to go down, but my entire portfolio took a huge hit. And from $158,000, we went down to $153,000. And of course, this now is the after hour effect. So we are continuing to see a little bit of a gain, but it's not that much to affect the portfolio as a whole. Yesterday was a good day. Today was a day where I wasn't really sure what was going to happen. I really thought that the market would continue to be green, but of course that was not the case. Now, with that being said, I'm quickly going to go over my options. All of these options I bought right here at the dip, but we haven't recovered since then. And some of these options are expiring fairly quickly. So they were all in the green earlier today, but because of the dip due to Coinbase, everything is once again in the red. So let me quickly go over the options. Facebook, losing $84 here and losing $35 here. Now, I don't have too many options and they are expiring end of the month, so I think I should be okay there. Workhorse, a little concerning. I have 80 calls on Workhorse and I am losing $2,700 over there. A little bit concerning. I thought I was going to make some money. I thought Workhorse had bottomed out, but in fact, it did not. So that's a little concerning, and I have 80 calls, which means I have a lot to lose in Workhorse. Now, Apple, once again, giving away some of the profits that we made yesterday. So yesterday, we were only losing around $4,300. Today we are back to losing $5,800 as Apple is close to $135. The rest of the portfolio looks pretty much the same. ExxonMobil actually reducing its losses significantly today, but then giving them all up today after the Coinbase IPO. So I don't really know what to make of it just yet. Now that I'm done covering the options, I want to remind you guys, if you haven't smashed that like button, if you haven't turned that thumbs up logo blue, click it now and make sure you've liked this video. It would really help me with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I do post daily content on my investments in real estate. And of course, we are trying to get this portfolio to $1 million in 2021. Now quickly, let's go over the stock. So we do have a little bit of green. This was way greener earlier today, but it's a little bit of green. And all my ARK investments are doing fairly well, which I'm excited about. But then you scroll down and you start seeing the losses pile up, which is okay. Palantir actually did fairly well today. It had a great move yesterday, giving up some of its gains today, but we're not too worried about it because I do think that in the next 2 weeks, we are going to break even on Palantir. So I'm excited about that. Open Door, I also believe we're going to break even very soon because it has been moving to the positive. NEO, no catalyst just yet. It has not moved as much as I would have liked it to. BNGO and NNDM not moving at all. FUBU not moving, CLOV not moving, VGAC not moving, although it did close in the green, still not moving. We're waiting for some acquisition news to come out of VGAC, and I think it will very soon. Sometime in May is what my prediction is, but we haven't seen any catalyst just as of yet. SRPT did go up today, but still in the red for this portfolio. NGAC in the red, did close in the green, but in the red for this portfolio. Nokia did end up giving a lot of its gains, and I think it may be primed to enter Nokia sometime very soon if it does drop a little more. Piton losing money XL losing money. XL, you guys know, is the bane of this portfolio's existence. We've lost a lot of money in XL, and what that has taught me is to always place a stop loss, even if these are long-term growth holdings for me. MLND, NAK, both of them closed in the green but red for this portfolio. I'm quickly going to scroll down to the day trades that we did have in this portfolio. Now, guys, if there's any stocks you want me to cover and you feel like I didn't cover as part of this portfolio, just put them in the message below and I will talk about them in tomorrow's video. CleanSpark, by the way, I'm seeing a lot of analysts say that CleanSpark is currently undervalued. Of course, we are in CleanSpark, I believe, at $26. It is currently hovering at $22. It did close in the red today, which means it may be a buying opportunity for me to cost average. And if you guys are interested in it, it's something you guys can do due diligence on. And if you think that it is a good investment for you, could possibly invest in. You guys would have a better cost basis than me. X finally recovering some of those losses that we made. CCIV closed in the red today. Not too worried about it. I think we're going to be fine. Facebook surprisingly did close in the red today, but I did buy some options, which I'm excited about. Hopefully they do very well. Jumia, I felt like was ready to take off. I did invest in it and we did lose $13 for the day. Once again, not too worried about it. It is a small investment and I think we will be fine. SOXL, VZ, MSOS, MJ, and Roblox were all investments that I made today, and these are all investments that I plan on closing out by the end of this week, which means I will close out all these positions by Friday. Now, let's quickly jump over to crypto. Crypto doing fairly well over the past few days. In fact, it is not at its all-time high in this portfolio, but we were at all-time highs in Bitcoin and Ethereum just yesterday, and that really helped take this portfolio up $10,000. Now, of course, we did give back some of the gains, which I'm not too worried about because we are going to make them back. But you guys have to realize that on Feb 15th, which was the highest point this portfolio was on, we were at $198,000. So we're quickly trying to get back to that $198,000 number. That's what's going to help us get closer to $1 million. We are going to continue trading until we get there aggressively. Also, watch out for my real estate videos. I am going to be posting a video on how I made $500,000 easily and how I am about to make $1 million in one transaction in 1 year on a piece of real estate. So watch out for those videos. Once again, subscribe to the channel if you want more real estate and stock market investing content. Just like that, my name is Hamza and I'll see you guys next video.